video, we'll explore the fraudulent activities of Godswill Markin. He is popularly known as the Son of Money, a known internet Forex/cryptocurrency scammer who resided in Kyiv City in Ukraine. Godswill Markin migrated from Ghana to Ukraine in 2018 to study computer science as an undergraduate student. But he abandoned his education to go into cybercrime. While in Ukraine, he was known to throw lavish parties each time he scores high and would flaunt his money displaying his expensive lifestyle and possessions. In 2021, he started a call center operation in his house, where he had over 17 workers working for him, and this was what drew the attention of Ukraine law enforcement to him. Godswill Markin has defrauded thousands of innocent individuals of their hard-earned money, and his victims span multiple countries across the globe from Europe to South Africa to Hong Kong and Southeast Asia. Forex, short for foreign exchange, is a decentralized market where traders buy and sell different currencies. Forex trading usually involves buying or selling currency pairs through a broker or a trading platform. The Forex market is regulated by government agencies such as the CFTC in the US and the FCA in the UK. Forex scams often involve false promises of high profits, fake trading platforms, and targeting people who are looking to invest in currencies or diversify their portfolios. Crypto trading, on the other hand, is a decentralized digital asset that is not backed by any government or central authority or government agency, although some countries have started to regulate it. It usually involves buying and selling cryptocurrencies through an exchange. Crypto scams involve fake ICOs, pyramid schemes, fake mining pools, or fake wallets and target people who are interested in emerging technologies and are looking to invest in cryptocurrencies. Forex and cryptocurrency investment scams refer to fraudulent activities that occur in the foreign exchange market and often involve promises of high returns with little to no risk. These scams may use tactics such as high-pressure sales, false advertising, or unauthorized trading to convince victims to invest. In many cases, scammers like Godswill Markin often target inexperienced traders who are looking to make quick profits. They use fake or misleading information to lure victims into investing, leading to significant financial losses. Even though they are two different types of investment scams, Forex and crypto scams share some similarities. Common tactics used by Forex scammers include offering unrealistic profits and using emotional appeal to convince people to invest. The first thing Forex and crypto scammers do is to clone a platform that is already regulated and take advantage of their business name by stealing the leads of these regulated companies. Here's how Godswill Markin was able to succeed in defrauding unsuspecting investors. To create a trading website, he bought a domain from GoDaddy using his domain registrar, which will be provided to the necessary authorities, then cloned a website called Blackstone Futures in South Africa. Once a client arrives on the platform, they then upsell the clients with more mouth-watering opportunities, promising them a high return on investments if they invest more money. His main targets are individuals or citizens of well-developed Western countries with good credit and loan facilities. After the victims realize they've been scammed, they'll naturally seek solutions on how they can recover their lost funds. And Godswill Markin will still take advantage of their vulnerable state by targeting and directing them to a fund recovery website called Escrow Global. He'll then promise them that this new website will help them recover their lost funds, further twisting the knife and causing the victims more pain. In December 2021, just before Christmas, the SBU of the Ukraine police busted in on Godswill Markin and was taken in for questioning based on financial fraud. However, due to the high level of corruption in Ukraine, he was able to pay and bribe his way out of the situation. Many Forex scams operate from offshore locations, making it difficult for regulators to track them down and hold them accountable. And some Forex scams are more sophisticated than others because scammers often use various techniques to hide their identities and locations. Forex scammers often promise high returns with little to no risk. For example, a scammer may promise a 100% return on investment in a short period of time, such as a few days or weeks. Such promises are usually too good to be true, but most traders are already carried away and more focused on the possibilities of getting rich. On the fake trading platforms that look legitimate, they trick traders into investing by offering features such as low transaction fees, fast execution times, or advanced trading tools, all to make their platforms seem attractive. The scammers then use these platforms to manipulate trades or steal funds from traders. Forex scammers often use high-pressure sales tactics to convince traders to invest quickly. They will tell traders that there is limited availability or that the price will increase soon to create a sense of urgency by emphasizing the need to invest immediately so as to take advantage of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. These scammers also use emotional appeals to defraud victims. For example, they will tell traders that they can help them pay off debts or provide financial security for their families. These appeals can be effective in manipulating traders, especially those who are vulnerable or desperate. In 2019, the UK National Fraud Intelligence Bureau reported a significant increase in Forex and cryptocurrency investment scams in the country. According to the Bureau, these types of scams had increased by 400% in the previous 6 months, with victims losing over £27 million. To combat these scams, law enforcement agencies and financial regulators in the UK have launched several initiatives, including a national campaign to raise awareness of investment scams and increased regulation of the financial industry. The Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, in the UK has also issued warnings about the risks associated with investing in cryptocurrencies and Forex. In 2020, the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, a government agency responsible for regulating the commodities and futures markets in the United States, received over 1,300 complaints from investors regarding Forex trading scams. The CFTC's report indicates that losses from Forex trading scams in 2020 totaled over $513 million, highlighting the significant financial impact that these scams can have on investors. This represents a significant increase from the previous year, suggesting that Forex scams are on the rise. To combat Forex trading scams, the CFTC has launched several initiatives, including a whistleblower program and increased regulatory oversight. The agency also provided resources and education to help investors identify and avoid scams. And in the same year 2020, the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, issued a warning to investors about an increase in Forex and binary option scams. The FBI reported that victims had lost over $10 billion globally in the previous year to these types of scams. Forex scams can be challenging to detect, as they often appear to be legitimate trading platforms. After noticing that the authorities are on his trail, Jesherin Markin started a currency exchange called Bedrock Exchange that sells different cryptocurrencies to different individuals. All this is to clean up these funds, and that is how he has been able to launder these funds to the USA. He is currently the CEO of a tech firm called Infinase and an alumnus of Ternopil National Technical University. The increase in Forex and cryptocurrency investment scams is a cause for concern, as these scams can have a devastating impact on victims. Losing large sums of money can have long-term financial and emotional consequences, and some victims may never fully recover from the financial loss. Financial loss can result in long-term financial consequences because victims lose their life savings or take on debt to invest in these scams. Also, with victims reporting feelings of depression, anxiety, and shame, the emotional trauma that results from being scammed can be brutal. Victims become distrustful of financial institutions and the investment industry, making it harder for them to invest in legitimate opportunities in the future. In worse heartbreaking cases, victims may also face legal issues, such as lawsuits or criminal charges, which can increase the financial and emotional impact of the scam. The future of Forex and crypto scams is difficult to predict with certainty, but it's likely that these types of scams will continue to be a problem for investors. As technology and online trading platforms continue to evolve, scammers are finding new and innovative ways to deceive and defraud investors. One factor that may contribute to an increase in Forex and crypto scams is the growing popularity of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are a relatively new and unregulated market, making them a prime target for scammers. In addition, the high volatility and potential for quick profits associated with cryptocurrencies may make them especially attractive to inexperienced investors. Another factor that may contribute to an increase in Forex and crypto scams is the current economic climate. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused economic instability and uncertainty, making some investors more vulnerable to investment scams. Scammers may use the current economic climate to prey on people's fears and offer false promises of financial stability and security. To combat the rise of Forex and crypto scams, regulatory agencies and law enforcement authorities are stepping up their efforts to investigate and prosecute scammers. In addition, there are many resources available to help investors protect themselves from scams, including educational materials, fraud prevention tools, and online resources for reporting suspicious activity. In light of that, here are several steps you can take to avoid being the victim of Forex and crypto scams. Firstly, do your research. Before investing in any Forex or cryptocurrency opportunity, take the time to research the company and the investment itself. Look for reviews, ratings, and feedback from other investors to help you make an informed decision. Secondly, be cautious of unrealistic returns. Be wary of any investment opportunity that promises high returns with little to no risk. If an investment opportunity seems too good to be true, it probably is. Thirdly, use reputable brokers and exchanges. If you decide to invest in Forex or cryptocurrencies, use reputable brokers and exchanges that are regulated by a recognized authority. This can help ensure that your investments are protected and legitimate. Also, don't give in to pressure. Scammers may try to pressure you into investing quickly or making a decision without thinking it through. Take your time and don't be afraid to say no if you're not comfortable with an investment opportunity. Ensure you educate yourself, stay informed about the latest Forex and cryptocurrency scams, and learn how to recognize the warning signs of fraudulent activity. The more you know, the better equipped you will be to protect yourself from scams. You should also verify contact information. Verify the contact information of the company or individual you're dealing with. Scammers may use fake names, phone numbers, and email addresses to deceive you. Finally, be careful with personal information. Be cautious when providing personal information to anyone online, especially if they are asking for sensitive information such as your bank account details or social security number. By taking these steps and remaining vigilant, you can reduce your risk of falling victim to Forex and crypto scams. Remember, the best defense against scams is to stay informed, be cautious, and trust your instincts. It's important for investors to be aware of the risks associated with Forex and cryptocurrency investment scams and to do their research before investing. They should also be aware of the tactics that scammers use to lure victims, such as unsolicited phone calls or emails, and should never provide personal or financial information unless they are certain that the person or company they are dealing with is legitimate. Investors should always be wary of high-pressure sales tactics, promises of quick and easy returns, and any opportunity that sounds too good to be true. By taking the necessary precautions, investors can reduce the risk of falling victim to Forex and crypto scams. As for Jesher and Markin, investigations are currently in progress. The call recordings are currently being analyzed by the authorities, and you will get the update in the next edition of this series.